Festival. First, though, further worrying signs of a slowdown in the world's second largest economy. China's industrial firms saw a double-digit decline in annual profits over the last 5 months, according to new data. The 18% slump in profits came from falling demand, adding to evidence of an economy that could just be losing steam on several fronts. I'm joined now by Dr. Peng Zhu. He's a reader in economics at Cardiff University here in the UK. Hi there, Dr. Peng. I mean, how serious are these numbers, do you think?
Hello, Ed. Yeah, remember that the decline in the first 4 months was 20.6%. So 18.8% decrease in the first 5 months is actually not bad news. Any recovery takes time, especially for the second largest economy, China. It usually takes 1 to 3 years for an economy to recover back to normal stage after a big shock like the global financial crisis and the COVID. So this figure is not a big surprise.
Right.
The economy is expected to slow down. So it is actually a slowdown of the slowdown.
Right. The context, of course, is a troubled property market in China, isn't it? There are reports that some local governments are running out of cash, and there's rising youth unemployment.
Yeah, that's another issue that underpins the slowdown. But it takes time. So I predict that this figure in the next month would be still negative, but less negative, around 12% to 60%, assuming there's no further shocks. You can check me on this calculation next month this time.
I'm sure we will. We'll come back to you and check you out. But I mean, just specifically, why then did the start of this year, why did the year start so badly, given that everyone was expecting this big bounce back after the zero COVID policy was abandoned?
Yeah, in fact, the slowdown is not only happening in China. The corporate profits in the US in the first quarter also tumbled 6.8% year on year. One reason for the slowdown in both countries is the ongoing trade conflicts between the two major economies. As you may still remember, the US has added Chinese memory chip makers and AI entities to a blacklist in early 2023. That is a triple-bladed sword because the Chinese manufacturer obviously will undergo loss of profit, and the US manufacturers will also suffer from loss of exports. And importers from other countries will also face loss because of the increasing transaction cost.
Yes.
So
there was a report today, I see, in the Financial Times that the Biden administration may be contemplating even more export controls on chips going to China. So I guess that
Exactly.
tension continues between the US and China. Briefly, what kind of policy options does Beijing have, do you think, to revive China's stuttering recovery after the COVID pandemic?
Well, there are two strategies according to their state media. They call it dual circulation. One is internal circulation and the other one is external circulation. But according to the data, both circulation is having some problems. And the internal demand is weakening and external demand is not strengthening either. So their choice is to open a new dialogue with the US and the rest of the world, of course, keep seeking collaborations and finding an innovative way of collaboration, really. Because nowadays we have so many handfuls, thinking of the Ukraine war, the cost of living crisis, and the climate change. All these issues, global issues, needs collaboration, international collaboration. Yeah.
Dr. Peng Zhu, thank you very much indeed. One way China could be looking to revive its economy, of course, is by investing in battery technology. This is spurred by